What's going on, Soul Nation? Ginger Prime here, and today we're talking about unique weapons and rising weapons badges over on PSO2.com. They detail out these currencies, which we kind of talked about in a previous video, but it's talking about a little bit hints of where to find and how to farm these currencies themselves, because this is going to give you access to obviously a wide range of weapons that you can use just to build out your character in fun and unique ways. Especially with these weapons, these things are some of the best that I've seen so far, and while you're waiting to hopefully get that 1% or less than 1% drop from an urgent quest, this is something that you can kind of work your way to. But let's go ahead and start with our unique weapons badges post here. They say a rare enemy has something extra special for you. So how do you get these unique weapons badges? So they say be on the lookout, ARCs, for rappies or other enemies of another color that are a little bit usual in their appearance trait. They have something unique to offer you, and that's the unique weapons badges, and these are going to drop from these rare enemies. Dispatching them will net you not only the pleasure of the rare find, but also the satisfaction that comes from receiving unique weapons badges, as they can be traded for significant upgrades. So you need to talk to Nana, and she's going to have the weapons for you using these badges. So really, how do you go about and farm these specific items? Alright, so in game, let's go ahead and talk about advanced quests. From the main counter here, I want to point you over here to subquest. Obviously, if there's an urgent quest up, that's going to be where you're going to get a lot of these currencies as well, so keep that in mind. But going into advanced quest, you can see this starts at level 40 and up for you. It does say level 56, but if you look at the conditions for acceptance, level 40 and up, payment of 1 advanced capsule A. If I select this and I do super hard, you can see that the payment limit has been increased, and thus it's going to require more items for you to be able to participate in this advanced quest. If I go ahead and just hit accept and jump in, I'm going to show you guys where you can also buy these if you don't have enough in your inventory. So in the ship, always make sure you go and get your shift to potion so that way you can increase your damage. If you're running solo, take your friends and get your fun points. But here at the item counter, you want to go to buy items, and then you can find the different advanced capsules of what you need. Obviously, you can see that they can be quite expensive, and by playing the game, obviously, this is going to be earned for you as well. So if you've ultimately increased your difficulty and you want to be able to participate at these higher difficulties, which could just shower you with these different passes, with these different badges, and more, that's going to be great for you. That's going to be a great way to farm XP and a great way to farm these items to really help increase your damage and overall playstyle. When you go to the little wall here in this mission, it's going to say each member needs to pay for themselves, or the leader can pay for everybody. So if you're with a generous person and they're going to just pay for you if you're running with a party, that's great and all. But if you're like, hey, I'm short, you don't have to worry. Just go to the counter and purchase those and dive in and have a blast running these advanced quests. They are literally the most rewarding and fun experience that I've had playing this game outside of the urgent quests. And then you have the time trials and more. We'll be sure to cover those more in depth. And before I forget, you can actually choose to raise the threat level. This will allow you to increase the overall amount of caps that you have put in already. This is just going to help it make it even more rewarding. You can see here, increasing your threat level by adding 14 advanced capsules. Are you sure you want to proceed? And that's going to be how you play around with it. So you can play around with the difficulty. You can play around with what you want to spend as part of your currency, and you can get some really great stuff from it. So let's go ahead now and dive back into the articles at hand. Now for the guide to rising weapons, they say sometimes no matter how much you hope an item upgrade will drop for you, it just doesn't seem to be in the cards. And with this in mind, ARCs has implemented a system that allows operatives to passively earn rising weapons badges while they're out and about on quests. You can obviously exchange these at the shopping plaza for elite items. After all, ARCs want to make sure that you're well equipped for the fight against the foul spawn. Rising weapons badges are rewarded via certain tiers in the mission pass. For more information about the mission pass, please check out this article. In addition, the newly released urgent quest for the Ender of the Unfathomable Abyss, they'll include the drops for rising weapons badges. So take your badges, your badge of memory, to exchange your Nanan, who is located at the second floor of the shopping plaza, and she's got a multitude of weaponry available to exchange for these badges. And as soon as you're able to deliver the destruction to the false spawn with an adamant of your choice. For those of you who save a sufficient supply, man, that's a hard word for me, there may even be a unit set to further power your pursuit of the foul spawn. So with that, guys, hopefully this has been fun. Hopefully you're enjoying PSO2 as much as I have been. I am eagerly awaiting some or any kind of news regarding the PC version. It's still quiet on the home front. I know many people are worried or concerned that they've delayed it. Obviously, everything seems to be getting delayed nowadays. But just, don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. Try to find something fun to play in the meantime as we all wait for the PC version, because one of the things I'm just eagerly waiting as I'm getting closer and closer to 60, hopefully going to hit that over this weekend and go well beyond that, really shooting for 75 on Hunter. Beyond that, like, I'm really missing the ability to play together. I know I've got friends who are waiting eagerly for the PC edition. And so for those of you who have been able to play with on Xbox, thank you so much for the support. And it's been a hell of a lot of fun playing this game with you. So all in all, we've still got a little ways to go. But keep it locked here for PSO2 news as well as other action RPG news. If you're new here, I hope you consider hitting that subscribe button if you feel like we've earned it. If you're a returning subscriber, you are the sexiest Newman out there. I'm gonna that's a title for you, the sexiest Newman. Feel free to use that anywhere around the YouTubes today and this weekend. So anyhow, hopefully you guys are having a good day out there. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend, and this probably will be my last video, at least until Monday. Gonna take the weekend off, relax with the family, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care.